Hi teams, back with another update for you this week on antibiotics and what a difference a week makes. I certainly was on last week advising where we were with stock in the country, which was good at that time to get it distributed. That has been hoovered up, shall I say, by the demand that is between 400% and 500%, so 4 to 5 times the normal usage, or certainly what it was in last December. So what's been put in place to try and address that? And here's a list of what I believe is going on, or certainly what I've been told is going on. So UK manufacturers are putting on additional shifts to manufacture the penicillins and other antibiotics. There is stock still available to wholesale, but as I said, when it hits wholesale, it's completely being hoovered up as it comes through. Some quotas, therefore, are being put in place to help with that distribution. And 4 of the antibiotics have been added to the export banned list to make sure it stays within the UK. Now, so a lot of that stock, as I say, in the replenishment and how it's coming out is going to wholesale. What doesn't appear to be happening, based on what you're telling us, is that it's getting that much north of the border. So we've asked very much that there's a consideration about how this is distributed about GB to help with that particular element. You've had the medicine supply alert notice. Hopefully that was published on the 13th. You'll certainly get it on our website, and I'd ask you to have a look at that and certainly to refer for it. Health boards, some health boards, as I said last week, have put out information. Now we're checking that at the minute, and we're also asking for a definitive document for you so that we've got, let's call it, one source of truth on what's happening with the antibiotics at the minute. We also know that the short-line wholesalers in Scotland, they're starting to be involved in how that kind of distribution can go. Now, all of that means is that, yep, supply might be tight for a wee while yet as it comes through. We're waiting on the actual timelines for when this new manufactured stock will hit the actual wholesale network and get to you in the community pharmacies. So I appreciate, again, saying that that doesn't solve it tomorrow for you. It doesn't make it easier over the weekend. But please make sure that if there's any available information and alternatives, to use them as best you possibly can. We're also aware at Community Pharmacy Scotland of the pressures that you're facing within the network. So in terms of antibiotics, for example, yes, it can be difficult to source, and then when you do source it, the pricing is incredibly higher than what the tariff is, and we are aware of that. So we're pushing really hard for decisions to be made about those. It may look as though we're quiet on a lot of things, but I can assure you we're very, very busy on them for you. And as soon as we have an update on any news on that, you will be the first to know, and I'll be back to talk to you, or whether it's Matt to give you a break from my dulcet tones. So again, can I let you know that's where we are, hot off the press as of today. I thank you again for everything that's been done, because I know it's trying, and when you have, let's say, at times difficult patients faced with an anxious decision about access to antibiotics, that you could bear the brunt of that. So thanks again for everything that you're doing, for facing into it like you did with the pandemic. And as soon as I've got more information, or CPS has, we'll be back to be in touch with you. All the best.